Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back, big X-Men fans, action figure collectors. We have the Mondo Rogue. It has finally arrived. It is the 1/6 scale. I am kind of mixed on this figure right now from all the stuff I've been seeing online with some of the QC issues with the eyes and also with the torso on this figure. I am hoping that this one isn't, messed up or have like a lot of those paint QC issues. I was looking really forward to this figure and this collectible. Um, Going back to what I've been seeing online, though, it kind of has me a little I don't know what word to use. I don't want to say worried, but it kind of has me kind of messed up inside. That feeling that you get with these aren't cheap figures, and I know Mondo is good about taking care of the customers. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna open this and review it. We're gonna unbox it. We're gonna take a closer look at it. We're gonna take a look at the paint applications, the figure itself, the articulation on it, and we're just gonna see if it lives up to the hype, if it's worth the money that we paid for. But with that being said, uh, if you like the video, go ahead and subscribe, hit a like, leave a comment. I really do appreciate it. But let's go ahead and take a look at this box up close. Here you got Rogue. It's a very nice portrait here. I do like the artwork on the animated series. Let's look at the side of it here. You got your X-Men Mondo 1/6 scale. This is the back. And you do have some portraits of Gambit with Rogue, that famous scene where Morph turns into Rogue. He's asleep, the real Rogue. And he ends up giving her a kiss and gets all his powers drained. That's just a quick little history on that episode. This is the top of the box. Bottom of the box, and I think that's about it. And this does have the Velcro here, so it does open. And then let's go ahead and let's put this up close so you can read that if you would like. And go up for you here, and you do see Eric and Julia Leewald on the bottom there. Just want to show you inside the box there is some more artwork in back of the actual figure, so just want to show you guys that real quick. And then here is the figure. So we have the figure boxed up. We're going to take her out, we're going to take a look, and I can tell you right now, I like this face sculpt right now from the get-go. And this is your this isn't the special edition Rogue. I forgot what exactly it's called, but this is the basic one. So let me go ahead and let's pop her out and take a look at her. And here we have the Rogue. She's been hitting pretty hard on that X-Men 97. This is her in the clamshell with all of her accessories, her hands, the other head sculpt. And I do like this one better just by looking at it right now. This one, we're going to take a closer look at it. So let's go ahead and pop her out of this. We're going to take her out. All her stuff fell out already. Let's take her out. She is nicely protected with this plastic. And there she is, gentlemen and ladies. We have our 1/6 Rogue. And what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to just pretty much inspect it and kind of look at everything here. This is the first time I'm taking her out of the box. I have not taken her out. And what do you guys think about her? Let's zoom in on the eyes, because I know there was an issue with some of the face portraits that I did see on the Mondo Facebook group. The eyes are a little further than I would like them to be. I feel like they should be a little closer, so I might be asking for a replacement for this. Yeah, I'm not too crazy about the head sculpt on these. The eyes, they do not look like what was pictured, what we were shown. Um, the eyes are, I'd say, like a little misplaced. Like they should be a little more in. If you look at her picture, if you go back to the Mondo website and you look at the pictures, it kind of gives off like a look, like a little more I don't want to say cross-eyed, but you could definitely tell that the eyes, they go in a little more. So they did. I'm not saying it's Mondo that messed up. It could be their factory, obviously. But I have faith in Mondo. They have excellent customer service. And let me show you the other one up close here. So this one also, like, this has that the eyes, they're way off to the sides, or I don't know if maybe this one. No, they both look like they're off. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna post a picture of these that I have in hand along with the pictures on the website, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And you'll see that there is a big difference. Um, on this head right here, there's not a huge difference, but there is enough of a difference to tell that it does not look like what was pictured. Um, yeah, I'm not worried about it too much because, like I said, customer service with Mondo is pretty good. They have a good reputation taking care of its customers. Um, it just sucks now because we have the little wait game, but hey, you know what? As long as we get what we paid for and we get the right head sculpts, it shouldn't be an issue. And another thing, I'm going to go ahead and post another picture showing you that I already did reach out to customer service, and they did confirm. They did ask me for some pictures. First of all, I want to clarify that. They asked me for pictures on the Rogue and the description, what I found, what was wrong with the figure itself. As far as like the rest of her sculpt, everything else was nice. Everything was I had no defects on the paint. Paint applications were good. The legs were a little more loose than I would like them to be. But I mean, it's not that bad. Um, the other little rings on the or not rings, but her knee pads. Those were loose, but you can push them down more on the leg, and that'll tighten up. I was messing with it some more, and yeah, those tighten up nicely. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you the email that I got from Mondo. So thanks for the good customer service, everybody at Mondo. Really appreciate it. Let me go ahead and put those pictures up. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about these face portraits. As far as the sculpting goes, I do like the way the hair came out. The hair looks very nicely sculpted. It looks well painted. Nice paint applications all around on the angry faced one. I do not see any like bleeding over like on some of the pieces that are glued as far as her hair. I know we did see some pictures where some people were getting some messed up looking ones where the paint was bleeding over onto the brown or the white. I feel like this one looks more like an animated series style. And let's take a look at her paint all the way around, see if we don't have any paint issues. Let's start with the bottom. Let's go with the heels, and you do see that that shading, and it looks good. It doesn't look bad. These move around the shin guards. Just wanted to show you guys, this is what I was talking about. These were loose, but what you want to do is just push down on the plastic here, and they do tighten up. And so let me turn this around so you could take a look at the back. So you just push this down, and there you go. You got them tight. Like so. And you don't have them all loose, flopping around. I mean, they will come loose, like, of course, if you're messing with the figure and like, you know, moving these, then yes, then it come loose again. You see that? But if you just have her like in a pose and you want these things, you know, on there good where they're not going to move, just push down on the plastic on the back and it'll tighten up for you. Not a big deal. And it also bends with that push down, so it doesn't interfere whatsoever. I was just thinking when I got it, that's the way they were, all loose. I didn't even think of, you know, pushing down on them. But she's a beautiful figure. I do like her. You know, just little hiccups we get here and there with certain figures, but nothing that can't be fixed. And like I was saying, Mondo has really good, excellent customer service. So yeah, I hope you guys get your if you have defects on your Rogue, I hope you guys get that taken care of. Just reach out to them, send them an email, and then they'll get back to you and they'll ask you, you know, pretty much to submit some pictures, you know, and just go ahead and do that and they'll take care of you. And then they'll mail out the I don't know when, I didn't get like a time frame, but it is on order. So they're coming. So be patient. So the joint inside is, the plastic is a different color than the actual yellow on her boots. The plastic in here, but it's not a big deal because the shin guard covers that. Let's go with her. Her arms go out. The T-pose about there. And it does turn all the way around. You have the nice X-Men symbol there on the side of her arm on her jacket. And then the arm, or the, I'm sorry, the wrist. We have some good wrist movement. It does turn all the way around. You have the hinge up and down. And the hinge is also like a different color plastic than the hand. Um, so I don't know if we have to push this down. I don't think so. I think it's pretty much that's where it's at. It stays right there. The cuff. And then you do have some turn at the elbow bend. And then the elbow bend itself is a single jointed. So there is your elbow bend. Not very much on the elbows. We already know that they do the elbows single jointed, and the knees are double jointed on all of these. And you do have some nice paint again on the jacket. And then the jacket itself is painted really good. You do see the shading as well. When I took this out of the package, it smelled like typical, like, you know, all the figures that I pull out from Mondo, they smell like that paint. Her legs, let me show you the legs, how far we split. So there is her split. Pretty good split. And then on her torso, she looks back about, or bends back about there. And forward, not too much. And I seen another issue that I seen online was that the torso was loose on some of the ones that I seen, and that was kind of that kind of sucks for those collectors. Hopefully they take care of them. Mine is fine. Mine's not loose. It's pretty sturdy. Hopefully with time, you know, moving her around, it doesn't get loose. Yeah, overall, she looks pretty nice. I'm not gonna say that she doesn't. And then the paint looks very nice going down the leg. Nice yellow, green, and black mesh to it. Nice green color. I don't really see any like paint chips or bubbles, so I'm happy for that. I'm glad, you know, that I didn't get one of those figures that looked all jacked up. The boots. She has little boots like the cartoon. So that's what the ankle goes down that much and then up that much. It's not going to be that much going up. And she does have the ankle rockers. And you do see the Mondo signature there on the bottom. You do see like a little bit of like paint. Like, I don't know if you could pick that up. It's not a big deal. I think that's more like a plastic deal. Like the plastic itself has like that little mark in it and they just paint over it. Not a big deal. I'm not worried about that. This one also has the same deal on this side. But overall, like, and then the belt too. The belt is loose. You can tilt that over if you want it to have that little famous tilt look to it. Overall, I do like this figure. I think she's pretty nice. She's cool looking. We're going to take a look at her other accessories. So let me see how well she stands, if she holds there. And we are going to pop off the head and we're going to mess with some of her hands. And let me start off by this one right here. This is from the animated series, of course, where she grabs a gun and just smashes the heck out of it. That was a very iconic scene in the original X-Men animated series. And it's nicely done. It looks very nice. It looks like, you know, like she just got the gun and freaking ripped it to shreds. Pretty much smashed it, squeezed it, and tore it up. It looks good. I do like this piece that they added. I'm a little bummed out because I missed out on the deluxe version. So I did miss out on that one, and it sold out quick. But here is one of her hands, just with no gloves. You do see a little bit of nails on there. I'm not sure if on the cartoon if she had painted nails or not, but it would have been cool to get like a little some painted nails on there, because it's pretty much just all flesh tone. I mean, I suppose I can probably paint it myself if I really want to. It's not a big deal. And then here is another one of her gloved hands. Here's another one right here. This one looks kind of weird to me. But you know what? I think this is a glove. This is only supposed to be the glove, not the hand. So she's actually holding this now that I'm seeing it. Yeah, there's not even like a peg on it. So this is just the glove. And then you have another hand here. I'm guessing, I don't know, like a grasping hand, this one. I don't see any paint flaws on the hands. They all look painted pretty good. You see a fist. And then here we have another hand. It's weird because this one's glove, but you could actually see like the nails like through the glove. And then here is the other fist. So pretty cool. Like, and then we have one more hand with an effect, and this is pretty much her when she touches, a person or mutant, she pretty much drains them, and this is that effect. She's like pretty much draining the individual or a mutant person, whatever. So this is a nice little touch, and we are going to put this, we're going to stick this on, we're going to see how that looks, and we're going to put the mean-faced head. This came right off. It wasn't hard at all to take off. And then there is, yeah, I'm going to stick to this head sculpt. Is going to be the sculpt that I am leaving on this Rogue. I just think that is a very cool looking one. And let's put this on her. So let's take this off and let's pop one of these on. And that's what she looks like with that effect. And I want to put the crushing gun hand on here. Snaps right in. Check that out, man. She looks pretty dope. I do like it. It is your typical black stand. Just show you real quick here. So that is your stand. And let's put on some fisted hands on her so you guys could see how that looks. But I like this look a lot. Check this out. There we go. It seems like it can break, but the plastic is flexible, so it should be good. But just be careful anyway. See, it's pretty springy. Just be careful with that. You don't want to bust that. Let's put this fist on her. Let's put her other fist. But there she is with her fists. I'm not going to grab all of my my Mondo figures, but I do want to grab some just so you get an idea how they look together. So let me go ahead and grab some of those. Excuse me. Okay, here we have her next to Wolverine from the animated series. And as you can tell, this Wolverine is a little too tall. She's basically, I'm talking about Rogue now here. She basically is about the same height as Wolverine. Um, if you factor in the hair, good thing that wall was there. If you factor in the hair, she pretty much is the same size as Wolverine. Just to give you a size comparison, that's how much taller she is than Wolverine, which is not by much. Trying to get her to stand here for you guys. Hold on. So there she is standing next to Wolverine. As you can see, if you take the hair off, she's pretty much going to be the same size as Wolverine. Wolverine's a little too tall. I think Rogue is the right scale wise, like with the other X-Men. I just feel like this Wolverine maybe needs to be redone and maybe done a little shorter. I feel like his head should be at least like to about, maybe, he's a short figure, so he should probably be to her shoulders, actually, his head, like about there. They definitely kind of messed up with this guy. His scale wise is definitely taller than it should be. So let me grab another one here, and let's get Jubilee. So there she is with Jubilee, and Jubilee is short. And that's how it should be. That's the way it is in the animated series. And then we're going to go ahead and put Gambit. And there are the cards that I got from Mondo. They did send me the cards. So I'm happy about that. And they look pretty awesome together. Shit. Look like he's going to tip over. I have him in my Detolf, and he was standing pretty good. I don't know why he's starting to kind of bend over here. One thing I will say on these figures is if you could get them to stand, for the most part, I haven't had any issues with Gambit. See, he's already tipping over again. Hold on. Just some balancing. I haven't had any issues as far as standing up Gambit, Jubilee, and Wolverine, and my Detolf, and Magneto as well. He stands okay. I will say, though, I do have Omega Red and Sabretooth on the stands. And I am going to put this Rogue. She is definitely going to be going on the stand because her legs, they're not loose, but they're not as tight either as some of the other collectibles. The X-Men Mondo 1/6. Jubilee, her legs are fine. They're nice and tight. Same thing with Gambit. It's just like I had to balance them right now. That's why he was tipping over. The Wolverine, another, he's fine standing. Just the height issue with him. And yeah, that's pretty much my Mondo 1/6 scale X-Men. I know they have a Cyclops coming out soon, so I'm going to I'm probably gonna get the Cyclops. I mean, I'm already like in on this this line, so I mean, I want to complete the team. I'm hoping going forward here that we don't have any more, issues like we've been seeing with the Rogue. The Rogue, when I first seen her on the reveal, I thought she was just like looked beautiful, like amazing, and she does look beautiful. I do like her, but I like her with this look here. But that's gonna do it for this little review unboxing of the new Mondo 1/6 scale Rogue. I do like the figure. She is beautiful with just that minor, well, I shouldn't say minor because it is another whole head sculpt, but you get the picture. You guys seen it. Let me know what you guys think about that other head sculpt. Do you guys think the eyes are too far apart? Yeah, let me know below. Leave a comment. If you did order your Rogue, is it still stuck? This one, it was weird. I live out in California and it showed uh, it was in Los Angeles and then they shipped it to Cincinnati. I don't know why. And then Cincinnati, they shipped it back to Los Angeles and then it made its way out to me. Kind of weird. I don't know. It was delivered by DHL. Um, but nonetheless, I did get it. So I'm grateful for that. But yeah, that's going to do it for this review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, thank you for coming back and checking out my videos. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Incredible Bulk signing off. You guys have a nice week. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.